Hello people of Earth, I'm SKDale and welcome to my show. So, as we all know, a Pokemon's type is one of its most important assets. It is arguably the most important factor in determining what a Pokemon can do in battle. So, the other day I was just relaxing and then I started thinking, what is the best typing a Pokemon can have? So, that's what we're doing today. So there are two different ways that typing can be good at, those being offensively and defensively. So because these two aspects don't really overlap with each other, in this video I will only be talking about the best offensive typing. I will talk about a defensive typing probably in a later video. Now just remember guys, I'm only talking about the typing itself, not any existing Pokemon with that typing. So particular Pokemon and their stats or movesets will not be a factor in considering this. Along with that, I may also talk about typings that may not exist at the moment, so just keep that in mind, alright? One last note, any data I show in this video is taken from PokemonDB.net's Attack Type Coverage Checker. From what I can tell, it doesn't calculate the immunities particular Pokemon have because of their abilities, the only exception being Shedinja. So some numbers listed may not be entirely correct, but they will be relatively accurate. Anyways, let's get started. To me, the best offensive typing must have a small amount of Pokemon that resists its stab attacks, and also be super effective against a large portion of other types. So let's try and find the best type for these conditions. When it comes to attack, I don't know about you guys, but the first thing that comes to my mind is the Dragon type. And rightfully so. The Dragon type alone has incredible neutral coverage. It is only resisted by 45 of the existing Pokemon, and has no effect on only 41. For neutral damage, it'll hit a grand total of 666 Pokemon. That's quite the convenient number right there. The problem with only having Dragon, though, is that the only type that it is super effective against is itself. So let's try and solve this problem with a second type. Dragon Ghost will get us up to 169 super effective hits, while still dropping our immunity and resistances to an incredible 5 and 2. But guess what? We can do even better. Dragon Ground gets us all the way up to 244 super effective and only 3 immunities and 3 resistances. But the best that I could find is Dragon Fire with a grand total of 250 super effective, no immunities, and only 6 resistances. So as we can tell, the big bad dragons definitely can hit a lot of Pokemon for neutral damage. But you know what? We can go so much farther. Keeping along with the fire type, a combination of fire and grass can hit 359 Pokemon for super effective, 354 for neutral, and only resisted by 87 Pokemon. Alright, quick side note, as of Gen 6 we don't have a fire grass Pokemon yet, and if we don't have one by Gen 7, I'm going to be very disappointed, alright Game Freak? Anyways, side note aside, as I was trying to think of other good type combinations, I remembered one of the most notable type combos, Ice and Electric. This type combination is notable due to the Bolt Beam combo, a common type coverage set named after the moves Ice Beam and Thunderbolt. It is often revered for being an incredible all-around damage output, and for good reason. With super effective hits towards 352 Pokemon, 442 neutral, and only 5 resistances and 1 immunity, these two types can get a lot done. Now, it was at this point where I was really struggling to find much better than that. I kept testing types together over and over, but not many could beat Ice and Electric. That is, however, that I remembered the Ground type. Arguably the most powerful offensive type in the game, it's almost unnecessary to have a Pokemon know to move Earthquake on any team. The Ground type is so good, in fact, they can save the pitiful little Bug type when paired with it. A Bug Ground combo alone would be able to hit 341 Pokemon for super effective. So just imagine what else we can do with Ground. While the Rock Ground may be god-awful defensively, offensively it is incredible. It hits 375 Pokemon for super effective, and only resisted by 4. Sure, you died to a Bubble Beam, but gosh darn it, you'd put up a good fight. But with Ground Flying, we can bump up the super effective list up to an astonishing 380, 410 neutral, and only 10 resistances. Now, surely that must be it, right? 380 Pokemon is a little bit over half of the entire roster. But no, we can go even higher. Alright Pokemon fans, now for what you've all been waiting for. The best offensive typing in the game is Ice Ground. Yeah, that's right, good old Reshiram, Gliscor, and Rhyperior have nothing compared to Swinub. Because, you see, to start it off, Ice and Ground is only resisted by 1 Pokemon. 1. And guess what that Pokemon is? Only the super mega threat Surskit. But all joking aside, that already is incredible. And then we move on and see that it's super effective against 421 Pokemon? Holy crap, that is massive. That means a little over 58% of all existing Pokemon are hit super effectively by this type combination. Good job, Swinubline. You found the best way to murder the majority of all Pokemon. Good going. Anyways, I think that's gonna be enough for today. Now, in the next video, we're gonna be talking about the best defensive typings. So if you thought this episode was interesting, well, stay tuned for the next one. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Trust me, it really helps motivate me to make each video better and better than the last. Anyways, I will see you all next time. Bye!